Good morning, Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. I'm just making a quick video before I have to go to my day job, and this is the video that I intended to make yesterday, but I was so mentally drained from driver booster putting malware on my computer that I couldn't do it. I had to go to bed early because I was mentally exhausted from it. But basically, a couple of days ago, maybe it was Tuesday, I rang my mother and I spoke to her, and she said she still hasn't had a bath. So I think none of her friends, although her friends like putting her makeup on her and giving her manicures and pedicures and things, they don't want to, give her a bath, which is what she needs. She needs a bath. So she's been home, well, almost a week, close to a week, and she still hasn't had a bath. I think that people are supposed to be going to her house twice a week to give her physical therapy and occupational therapy, but I don't know if anything's been said about giving her a bath. And so basically, I think she says she's going to try to get insurance to pay for a carer to come in and give her a bath, maybe a couple of times a week, I'm not sure. But I do think if you watch my previous videos, I've said that my mom has lots of properties. She has this one home property. I've never been there, but my cousin's been there and she's taken pictures of it. And it's really nice. And my mother could sell some of her property to pay for her care. But my mom is incredibly mean, which is why, she could well afford to pay for my education. She could well afford to do so much more for me than she did. But because my mom is incredibly mean, she spent her money on herself. And so now she's got all this property. She's got property and possessions. She's surrounded by opulence, but she doesn't have anybody to give her a bath. I know if it was me, I'd want to have a bath every day, So I suggested to her that maybe she should sell some of her property, like maybe that home property that she doesn't even live in, and I've never been there, and I've seen pictures on Facebook. Maybe she could sell that property to pay for her care. But because my mom is so incredibly tight-fisted when it comes to other people, she's not tight-fisted with herself. For her, money is no object, but tight-fisted for other people. I think she said that she thought that was an idea to sell some of her property to pay for her care. But I think she's going to try to get insurance to pay for that. I don't know if insurance is going to pay for that or not, because I don't know how the insurance works. My sister said she's on Medicare or Medicaid or something like that, but we'll just have to see if insurance is going to pay for it. But I really wouldn't be happy not getting a bath. I wouldn't be happy about that at all. And another thing that she has to do is she has to wear this helmet because she's had a stroke and a head injury and broken her neck. She has to wear a neck brace. I don't know. They said she was going to have to wear the neck brace for 1 or 2 months to give her bones in her neck a chance to heal after they have fused them together. But she also has to wear a helmet to keep her, so if she falls, it'll protect her head. So now she's saying she has to wear a helmet, and I think that's pretty bad. And then so when I rang her the other day, her friend of more than 60 years was there, and I was just telling my mom about my life, about my sorry particular bit. But it just goes, if I tell my mom about my crappy life, it just goes in one ear and out the other. She's not concerned. One time she did say she wanted to send me some money, but it wouldn't have been much. And I told her not to worry about it because of the exchange rate and everything like that. Don't worry about it. And then her friend, who is actually wealthy, she is married to a former pilot. She asked me, she said, could she send me a gift card? Because obviously she heard me telling my mom about my day, which involves going to food handouts and things. And she wanted to send me a gift card. And I just said, well, I said, the stores in the UK are different from the stores in the US, so don't worry about it. I said, I'll just try to manage the way I am. So I will say, although I'm really down on my mother, but for her greediness, my mother did want to send me money once, and I said no because of the exchange rate and everything like that. And my mother's friend is quite generous, and she wanted to send me a gift card, and I said no. I said because the stores in the UK are different. So I did actually have 2 offers of assistance, but it wouldn't even be much assistance, you know. And nobody else has offered me any assistance. And, you know, even my sister plastered on Facebook that I was looking for a free ride, and one of my cousins read it, and my cousin said that she wasn't going to give me any money, even when I never even asked for any money. So that just tells you the attitude of my family. They're quite happy for me to sit here and rot in the UK, which is exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to rot in the UK because for reasons that I've already explained in previous videos. But my family doesn't care what happens to me, so that's why I'm here in the UK. So I think I'm going to have to conclude this video because someone's supposed to be coming to my house, and so I have to make this video short. But when I get the time, I'm going to make a much longer video about some things that have happened to me, and I have to think about what I want to say. I have a lot to say. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And it means a lot to me that you are taking an interest in my life and my mother's life, as pathetic as it may be.